So again, we're back at the doors. So we left off, you can see we had the bottom put in this door here. It's only tacked right now. And just roll it around here, tack it here, until we get the actual bottom piece to go up over here and fold over and crimp on. That's much we can do with that right now. In the meantime, if you look over this end, right here, now that was rusted out anyway. No shadow. But anyway, there's 4 holes there, and that locates the bottom hinge. So the hinge goes in there. Factory one was riveted in, but there's a plate inside and a plate outside. So we went ahead and we cut that one out and done that a little bit off camera. Not that we're not going to show you because the other door is worse. But, so see how bad the first one is to do. So anyway, when you come over here, look at this. You can see this door here. We've already put the bottom into it, the very bottom, and the outside skin. So we went ahead over in this area and we cut this piece out just to have a little look. So that would be the side where the hinges are. Obviously the hinge got to go in that way. So anyway, pull that off, and when you see under it, there's a structure. I'll turn this a little bit. So we can see here, this is the inner structure of the door. And anyway, when you look at it from the outside, the hinge is in right here in this area. You see how it, it goes down in this area and goes down in this area, and this here is supposed to attach to the bottom of the door. Obviously some piece gone off that too. So anyway, I guess we'll end up trimming this across here, bend the piece down here, bend the piece there and up, and see if we can get shape out of that in some cardboard. And we'll put this piece back, get the hinge all located, and then we can put this piece back in here. But yeah, it's a bit of work. I had a little audio of it anyway from the other door. Obviously this door is a little worse than the other one, but it should be okay when it's done. Anyway, let's see, we get a template and trim up some of the stuff out there. Okay, so a little bit further, you see we have this area here. We got a mark here to be cut, and well, we made a cardboard template. It's got a sink down here. We're going to cut this off here, obviously. Then we cut it out of steel, and it's going to go down there like so. So again, we're going to cut this off and we'll butt weld it into it. But as this goes down, obviously, you just got to locate the hinge, which the hinge comes in this way. I'm going to move the door there a little. So the hinge comes in that way like so. So we'll actually mark some of the holes in here and get them drilled as well. So at least we'll be able to, I was kind of, where this is all pried up now, it kind of looks kind of weird. But that's how it goes in there, and when that goes in there then, the original one, when it came in there, it had a spacer like this on it. I guess that's a shim to adjust the door up and down, if it needs to put the shim on one side or the other. And then actually another piece of metal comes over here, over the top of it, so the hinge is sandwiched in between the 2 pieces of metal. So that's what we do. We'll probably drill the holes first, and then we'll just notch the piece and weld it back into it and get that piece down in there. So we drill the holes, put a little bit of a bend into it, just jammed it in the vise and just tapped it with a hammer in that piece in. So it's going to fit in there like so. So all we got to do now is just trim this piece off here and take it out, get the rusty metal out of it, and then we can tack it in place and it should start straighten the door up. Then we can work on making the other pieces as well. Okay, so we're back again, and well, we got this piece put in, welded in here there for now, and so I still got a welder right here, a little bit more with the cutting. So next piece now got to come over the top of here, and it's got to have holes into it, obviously, for here, and eventually when we do trim this piece up here, down right here, and over on this side here, when we trim this off, back here, we'll actually put another piece in here to help reinforce that for the hinges. So what we done was we same thing, cardboard templates, and we got that fitting in here like so, and that's what we do. Take this, cut it, bend it, get our holes into it to match for the hinge, and then we'll weld that on. So let's cut that out and check it out. Okay, so here we go. We've done a little bit more progress with the door, and let's have a look. So from the template here, as you see earlier, we had to bend down to it and stuff. We made this piece of metal, cut it out, and as you can see, there's a rib running here and a rib running here, and we got the 4 holes here, and we got this piece here where it raised up. So in order to straighten the door, we got to get this piece well stuck to this piece as well. So we'll weld out along the sides. The door spin will lap over and weld in here. We'll weld it down here, but we got these spot weld holes I'll put into it. So when we put it in place, obviously you're looking at this here where that's out of oil there, that got to come in. This here, and actually this piece here, it's got to come that way a little bit. But what I'm after doing with this as well is I've after tapping this back. You can see she sort of comes back this way, just for what I was fitting it in. So once this is welded in place, this will push back and it'll fit just nice. So yep, so that's next step is to get it welded in there. So it's coming along. Let's put it in here now. Still a bit hot there. So we just tack the line here. We grind it off and fill in whatever holes you got. All these are plug welded, same as down here. I'll fill this weld in here and grind that flat, which is nice. But other than that, it's just we have put skin will come in here. When he cuts it out, wraps it around, like so. I'll do that. So we'll get a little piece here and straighten this out a bit. But you know, it's it'll come together all right. We'll be able to do something with it anyway. So it's basically I gotta fix the other end on it, and the other side, because what it looked like is that the hinge broke on the door, and it was slammed, and it's actually bent for striking it. So anyway, if can't get the bend out happy with it, I'll just cut it out. I actually think the piece might be good on the original truck door that's up there. If it's not, I'll just cut it out, use a piece of this, and by the time I cleans it, sands it down, grinds it or whatever, it'll look fine. You know, eventually, even these doors here, I mean, all this stuff that's here is we clean out as best we can, and then it'll probably, you know, anywhere where it's well, we could skim of short strand fiberglass and some of the stuff here that'll waterproof it. But yeah, so for tonight, we'll get some more metal, do the skins, and a few more. It's I think it's Wednesday now, so anyway, it's probably about another couple of days. I'll probably have both doors finished, which will be okay. So we'll be able to mount the cab, get what we got to get straightened away, and then it's lay the cab back on the frame we got for it, and get some stuff up. Anyway, next time we'll be at the balance. See you then.